Hey everyone, and welcome. If you're gearing up for your WAHEC, JAM, or NECO English exams, then you are in the perfect place. Today, we are going to tackle a topic that, believe me, shows up every single year. Sentence classification. Okay, let's get right into it. You know the feeling, right? You see a question asking you to identify a sentence as complex or compound. Complex in your mind just freezes. Don't even worry. It's a super common hurdle, but I promise, by the end of this explainer, you'll be answering these questions with total confidence. That's because today, we are going to master one simple, powerful framework. This is not about memorizing 100 different confusing rules. Nope, it's about understanding one core system that's going to bring you so much clarity and help you lock down those crucial marks. So what is this framework? Well, every single sentence you'll see on your exam can be classified in just 3 ways: by its structure, by its function, or by its meaning. That's it. Let's break down each one step by step. First up, let's talk about structure. Now, when we say structure, what we are really talking about are clauses, the building blocks of sentences, and the special words, the conjunctions that connect them. There are 4 types you need to know here. The first and most basic is this simple sentence. It's just got one independent clause, which means it has one subject and one predicate. It expresses one complete thought. Take a look. Chinaidu plays football. Chinidu is our subject, and plays football is the predicate. Simple, clean, and to the point. Next, we level up to the compound sentence. Look at the example. Aisha studied hard, but she still felt nervous. You see, we have 2 complete thoughts here. Aisha studied hard could be its own sentence, and she still felt nervous could also stand on its own. They are joined together by a coordinating conjunction, in this case, the word but. Okay, now for the one that trips a lot of people up, the complex sentence. It has one independent clause that can stand all by itself, like he finished his homework, but it's connected to a dependent clause, like although Tan was tired. See how that part can't be a sentence on its own? That's the key. It depends on the other part to make sense. And finally, the big one, the compound complex sentence. Honestly, don't let the name scare you. It's just a mashup of the last 2. You've got at least 2 independent clauses, like Gozi wanted to attend the party, and she stayed home. Plus, you've got at least 1 dependent clause, like because she was sick. It's both compound and complex at the same time. Alright, we've totally nailed structure. Let's move on to our second category, classification by function. This isn't about clauses and conjunctions anymore. This is about the purpose of the sentence. What job is it actually trying to do? There are 4 main functions, and they are pretty straightforward. A declarative sentence simply declares something, like a fact. An interrogative sentence interrogates. It asks a question. An imperative sentence gives an imperative, or a command. And finally, an exclamatory sentence exclaims something with strong feeling. Each one has a clear, specific job. And now for our third and final way to classify a sentence, which is often the most straightforward of all, classification by meaning. This one is super simple. You just have to ask one question. Is the sentence positive, or is it negative? An affirmative sentence is just what it sounds like. It affirms something. It states it positively. I will attend the meeting. A negative sentence, on the other hand, negates it, usually with words like not, no, or never. As in, I will not attend the meeting. It's a really clear contrast. Okay, theory time is over. You have the framework. Now for the most important part. Let's apply it under real exam pressure. We are going to solve some actual past questions from WAHEC, JAM, and NECO. Let's do this. Here's our first one. A typical question you might see on your way exam. Bola wanted to travel, but she had no money. Okay, look at the clauses. Find the conjunction. Go ahead and pause the explainer if you want to think it over. What's the answer? Did you get it? The correct answer is B, compound. Why? Bola wanted to travel is a complete thought. And she had no money is also a complete thought. They are joined by that coordinating conjunction, but now here's the trap examiner set. People confuse but with words like because or although. Those create complex sentences. This one, it's compound. Next up, a jammed question. And this one is all about function. Which of these sentences is interrogative? Just remember what that word means. It asks a question. This should be a quick one, but watch out for that common mistake. Of course, the answer is B. Where did you park the car? It's the only one that's directly asking for information. Now, the common mistake is to pick D. I see why. It starts with the word what. But look at the end of the sentence. That exclamation mark is your biggest clue. It's expressing strong emotion, which makes it exclamatory, not interrogative. All right, time for our final challenge. And it's a tricky one from Nico. Although she was tired, Amina cooked dinner and her family was happy. Take a deep breath and really break this one down. Piece by piece. What have we got here? And the correct answer is D, compound complex. Let's walk through it. First, we have a dependent clause. Although she was tired, it can't stand alone. Then we have two independent clauses. Number 1, Amina cooked dinner. And number 2, her family was happy. Since we have at least one dependent clause and two independent clauses, it has to be compound complex. The big mistake here is seeing that first part and just stopping. Thinking, oh, it's complex. You got to read the whole thing. Fantastic work. You've learned the framework. You've seen it in action with real exam questions. Now, let's just lock it all in with your winning strategy. These are the key tips you need to carry with you on exam day. First, then this is so important, read carefully. The punctuation and the conjunctions are your biggest clues. Next, practice everything. Don't just focus on structure because they'll test you on function and meaning too. A huge tip is to avoid confusion. Remember, a sentence can be simple and negative. They are different categories, so don't mix them up. And finally, a little bonus tip. Use this knowledge in your essays. When you vary your sentence structures, it really impresses the examiners. And that is it. You now have the complete toolkit to master sentence classification. But you know the old saying, practice really does make perfect. So take everything you've learned here. Try these questions and log into www.examkp.com for answers. Number 1. From the words lettered A to D, choose the word that best completes each of the following sentences. Jide was absent from the meeting yesterday. A. Didn't he? B. Isn't it? C. Wasn't it? D. Wasn't he? Number 2. From the words lettered A to D, choose the word that best completes each of the following sentences. He got into trouble in an attempt to conceal the truth, me. A. To. B. Against. C. For. D. From. Number 3. From the words lettered A to D, choose the word that best completes each of the following sentences. He was accompanied his friend to the party. A. With. B. By. C. Over. D. Around.